Hello everybody, DrGameNstein here, and welcome to Off. Yeah, I don't know why I can't play with both headphones on. Like I can't talk with both headphones on. I need to be able to meter out my voice properly. Yeah. Alright, so this is another classic in the RPG sphere. It's made by, I want to say, a French developer. Caution, it's possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public, or maybe not. The soundtrack and sound effects of Off, created by alias Conrad Coldwood, are an important part of this game. It would be a shame to play without them. Unproductive fun time. Enter your name. I'll go with my actual name this time. My name is John. Your name is John, correct? I'm a guy. Alright, welcome, John. You've been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. To move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To interact with the environment, use the spacebar or the enter key. Okay, can't get across there. So, 0. Oh, wow, that's really messing with my eyes. Okay. Hello? There cannot be any living beings in Zone 0. Hence, I deduce that you are a pure figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge. I am aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor. I'm the Batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. It is a pleasure, although it was not the body that I was addressing, but the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? His name is John. He can't talk to us. However, he can see and hear everything. Even though you too are but an imaginary specter in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear John. I believe we may need your help. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see, but what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? Hold up. I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area. If it is not of any help, or if it is of any help to you, thanks. Okay, well he just jumped up there. Alright. It's impossible to get around this obstacle. Okay, so there's a chest. Are these, whoa, are these chests? A luck ticket has been found. Okay. Allow me to inform you that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you, in fact, be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. Then I was mistaken from the beginning, and you did not even interrupt me in my fanciful phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given to encounter in this place. I had incidentally concluded that Zone 0 was an empty land. It was all too obvious that I was led astray. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories hostile individuals might attack you most violently. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Sure. Purification in progress. This is the battle screen. As you can observe, you will find yourself placed at the right-hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, is in this case, yours truly, will be located on the left, the correct place for a single combat. At the beginning of combat, a choice will be presented to you. You have to decide between attack and auto. Naturally, attack allows you to engage the fight in a classical fashion. If auto is your choice, the computer will make the strategic decision in your place, turning you into a simple spectator. But now it is time to make an attempt. Choose attack, select the batter, then choose attack anew to slay me with your bat. Do not utilize the auto function. The computer will not restrain itself, and I fear I would die taking my secrets with me to the grave. Okay. What would actual... I don't want to know. Excellent, dear sportive companion. Know that both the level of the batter and that of his opponent determines the impact of your assaults. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to slyly avoid the offensive moves you will exchange. Finally, on occasion, your concrete may allow you to realize or release a critical strike causing teeth to fly in heaps. But let us proceed. If you are willing to, you may have noticed that when you first chose attack upon selecting the batter, a new window opened itself at the lower right-hand corner of the screen. There you have the choice between 4 new options. Attack lets you carry out a sole strike against a likewise sole adversary. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects lets you access the inventory you are presently carrying. Finally, flee is the option of a coward. While I depart from this alternative, I know that only the batter may select it in his personal menu. So let us attempt to utilize an item. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. Luck ticket is unbound. Objects, luck ticket. Impeccable! Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am, of course, talking about competences. These are, generally speaking, special moves that trigger surprising effects. It may be that the particular powerful attacks are such that they induce a resurgence of health points. Nevertheless, know this. Any use of competences leads to a consumption of competence points. So I suggest that you use your skills with parsimony. Once your CP are consumed, it will be impossible to carry out heavy assaults. And if by some mischance you happen to cross swords with a tougher opponent before recovering some CP, your victory will be uncertain. But let us say right away, choose competence and try using wide angle, which will allow you to analyze your enemy. A cryptic feline of odd appearance, 300 HP and 30 CP, no weaknesses or resistances. Now you now know not only all about my attributes, but also about the art of combat. About the wide angle, know that its analysis will always be based on the stat of the battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries you have already knocked down for a long time. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team or all of your opponents fall to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. From now on, you will be ready to dispose of all impure obstacles that dare appear on your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat. Be it as it may, your trading has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me, if you still want me as your guide. And he just zips up there. Oh. Oh, shoot, no. Okay. What's with the numbers? Ah, yes, to pass through it will be necessary to use your cerebral organ correctly. You know, the one bathing flabbily in your cranium. Hold up. Okay, that was... I think that these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbols that you can see on the wall. Alright, so that means that it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a problem, oh dear charming hero? I cannot do everything in your place. I am not your janitor after all. Nonetheless, I may perhaps dare to suggest you try activate some of these floating blocks more than once, if so required. So hurry, solve this intriguing obstacle, and post haste, if you please. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. Alright. So... 1, 2... 6... 8... 2, 3. Okay. Finally, after all that effort, the long-awaited reward makes its entrance to the scene. Crunch, crunch, nom. It's impossible to get around this obstacle. Oh, another chest. Piece of silver flesh has been found. Why silver flesh? What? So 4, 4, 8, 2, 8, 7. So 4, 4, 8, 2, 8, 7. Okay. Awesome. Did it. Alright. Here we have an accessory that will prove especially useful to your purifying quest, dear enlightened student and sportive friend. Here's a clue floating in the air, as you have probably noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from its ilk. By the contrast of its clashing colors assaulting your gaze with bad taste and defying any sensible course of plastic arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. Aside from restoring the entirety of your health and competence points, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. I now invite you to try it for yourself in order to discover locations more populous than this deserted land. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Okay. Do not worry yourself. I too travel much between the different zones of this world. Perhaps we will come to meet again. Ah, by the by, take this. This item of a curious name will be the key that shall permit you to enter Zone 1. Have I clarified that you can at any moment consult your inventory and characteristics by pressing the escape key? The Leo card has been found. Alright. Health points and competence points completely restored. I'll save. Return to nothingness? Yes. Okay. Zone 3. Oh, I can only get into Zone 1. Yep. Right. What is going on here? What is that noise? Okay. Alright, so I have some time to wander around. Health points, competency points restored. I won't... Hello. Tramway number 1 is a very useful means of transport to get to the different areas of Zone 1. Please select your destination. I guess Damien. Zone 1. What do they all... They all have that one noise. It's a bit weird. Tramway number 2 hasn't been coming for a long time. Alright, welcome to Damien. Alright. A visitor. Welcome to the smoke mines. How may I know who you are? Are you an inspector? No. I'm the batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The batter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet? Or perhaps a man of belief? Yeah, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by John. I don't know him. He must be a member of the superior personnel. In that case, that's good. That means our requests have been approved. Come, I'm going to explain your task. You are here in the smoke mines of Damien, in the south of Zone Number 1. Here we send laborers deep into the tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to the other zones. The rest of it flows free and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. It's an essential element, the first among the 4 elements. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. There we are, and so... Well, how do I put this? Where are the impures? Yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they are getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be good if you wouldn't go there, because the regulations forbid access to the smoke mines for visitors. So, here's what we're going to do. There's an annex tunnel that nobody ever goes to, but a miner went in there some time ago, and he saw something strange. He said, nothing like the usual. So I thought, maybe, that's the leader of the specters. So, there we are. If you accept, you'll go into the annex mine and kill the leader of the specters. Then the specters will disappear and we can work properly again. There we go. Do you have any questions? No. Great. Impeccable. The tunnel is right down there. I will wait for you here. Alright, so what's up in this building? Okay. There's a chest up here. Luck ticket has been found. What do you say? Soon I might be promoted. I'll be able to do surveillance in Alma. I'm anxious for that to happen. Alright. So, that... Alright, let's go into the annex. Oh, hey, cat guy again. Well, who do we have here? It's not John. Is that not John and his charming jumping Jack the Batter? Might you be the Spectre's leader? No, certainly not. I'm only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is being extracted from this pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell the truth, I am perplexed. I think it is one of those peculiar things called a spherical add-on. I have very well tried to appropriate it, but the operation has systematically failed. But I am thinking, maybe you, one who is not a physical matter, will perhaps succeed in binding this spiritual entity to yours. Let's see. Add-on Alpha has joined you. What an exception of the intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Fair enough. Since it has decided to accompany you, I know only to advise you to make the best possible use of it. Got it. The leader of the Spectres isn't here. Apologies, but I fear I have to respond in the negative. This add-on aside, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul in this place. Alright, so still have a little bit of time that I can use. Ah, you've returned. So have you killed the leader of the specters? No, it wasn't there. Oh, really? Bugger. Crap. Well, then. I believe that I'll have to let you enter the main gorges then. But, the regulations are against it. Alright, I suppose this is a very special case, as stated in paragraph 5. So, good, well, the mines are on the right. There. Alright. And that's all the time I have for now. So, next time we're going to go into these mines and try to find us a specter. I will see you guys all in the next video. Later.